What's up, y'all? This is Super Simple Fixes, and today we're going to be looking at an app. It's called the Toolbox app, and it's really handy for all you DIYers. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like. So like I was saying, today we're going to review a DIY app. This one's called the Toolbox, and this version is for Android, and this is the free version. You have the paid version, but even the free version has plenty of different features. Right now you'll see that the arrow is pointing up at the compass. All you got to do is hit OK, and it's trying to figure out exactly where I am. I'm allowing it. And now you see the ad. I'll close that out. Okay. Allow. Okay, there we go. So there is my compass. Right now, you'll see kind of the analog version right here. And this is kind of pointing northeast. On the top, right here, you'll see it has a digital reading of the actual direction, and I have my thumb over the latitude and longitude right here, so you don't know exactly where I am. And let's go over to the next one. All right, the next feature we're going to be looking at is the seismometer, which is not something that we normally see, but this is pretty cool. It measures electromagnetic fields. So you'll see right now that it's actually measuring the electromagnetic field. There is a digital display up top, analog on the bottom, and you can pause it and then let it go. So electromagnetic fields are related to, you can use it to help detect bad wiring in the house. That's pretty useful. And let's go on out to the next one. Okay, let's move on to the next feature, which is going to be decibels, something that measures decibels. Let's see here, sound recording, ads, close that out. Okay, here we go. So this is measuring sound, and you've got a little meter down here, and you can see the needle jump as I talk. So how can you use this for do-it-yourself projects? You can actually help detect leaks using something like this. So if it's quiet and then you hear a leak, as it gets louder, you know you're getting closer. That's pretty cool. All right, let's back out and check out the next one. All right, the next feature we have on here on the free version is the Metronome. And more ads. And let's okay, so you can't really hear this. Let me turn it up. There we go. So right now that's running at 100 beats per minute. Actually, let me adjust this so you can see 100 beats per minute. You see that on the top left. Good for musicians. I'm not sure what else you could use this for. Let me turn it up. as far as DIY projects, but I'm sure there's got to be some other uses. Let's change the dial a little bit. There we go. Right now we're at 133 beats per minute. And it goes all the way up to 208 is the max. And the lowest is 40 beats per minute. That's pretty cool. I've been having fun testing this little app. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, let's see what we've got next. We've got a timer. All right, close the ad. Okay, so this is like a split timer. So I guess it'll count down 25 seconds and then it'll go ahead and hit the next field. Or maybe I have to hit it. Well, we'll find out in just a second. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I guess I have to hit the next one. So it kind of tells you when 25 seconds is up. And now it's going to tell you when 20 seconds is up. This actually is not the only timer that they have on here. We're going to move on to the next one. All right, so the next feature on this app is the stopwatch, which is useful for all my fitness related stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Split mode. So right now you'll see split mode right there on the top left. I'm trying to adjust the camera so you can see the whole screen. And okay, there we go. It shows you the time as you hit the split, or you can just use it as a running clock. All right, that's cool. All right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, we have a seismometer. So I guess if there's earthquakes, I guess you'll be the first to find out. But I also figured out you could use a seismometer to measure vibrations, like, let's say in a motor. You're testing out a motor or something like that. And you're going to see like an increase in the normal vibrations that you have. What's cool about this one is that it's multi-planar. So you'll see down here there's X, there's Y, and there's Z, right? And then you'll see this little 3 planes up top on the top right. So I'm going to take away one of the planes, take away Z, turn that off, and you'll see one of the arrows go away up there, and take away another plane, and you're going to see less and less vibration. So if I take away X, there's no vibrations at all. I'm guessing Y would be your vertical. And then as we add them all back, then you can see where everything's going. So I'm going to knock on the wall a little bit. Let's see what happens. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Let's move on to the next feature. All right, let's go to the plumbob. Now this is used for ascertaining vertical alignment. So as I kind of like move this phone to find like its vertical point, you can kind of see, like now the phone is almost completely vertical, and it's actually telling you that in two different views. You see on the top left, or on the left side, now I'm going to lean it back here. On this side, it looks like you're looking from the top down, and then on this side, it looks like you're looking at the bottom. So this would be good in construction projects. You got trying to hang a door or something like that. That's cool. All right, and obviously you see the numbers up here. All right, let's move on to the next feature. Okay, let's see what we've got now. We have a surface level. Let's see what that does. Okay, I'm going to back the camera up a little bit because I think I'm going to need to move the phone around if I can get rid of this ad. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there we go. All right, so now as I kind of like tilt the phone around, you can see where the yellow dot moves. And if you need a completely flat surface, this little feature right here will help you find it. So right now, this phone is completely flat because I'm holding it that way as best as I can, right? So as I start to lean it back against the wall, you can see that it's no longer flat. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, so let's moving on to the spirit level. See if I can get past that. Here we go, the spirit level. So now I'm here. It looks like this one is just, so this is just like if you were trying to set a pure horizontal, and I'm looking to find that pure horizontal. Right now, I'm tilting the phone right and left, and you can see how the little yellow dot doesn't stay in the center, so I know it's not pure horizontal. And I've also got like this little number indicator here. If I can get it to 0, it's pure horizontal, right? Cool. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this one is the ruler, and I think that's going to be pretty self-explanatory. Let's see, let's get past this. All right, here we go. So you've got centimeters on top, inches on the bottom. All right, I guess you just lay it flat and just measure out the length that you need. Well, that's interesting. It looks like it only goes up to, oh, no, that's not, I thought it only went up to, that's cool. So you can just drag the ruler out. I didn't realize that. And it just keeps right on going. So you can figure out what length you need. Awesome. Cool. Let's see what's next. Okay, and the last part of this feature of this app is the protractor. And you can see that you can move the needle by yourself, or you can actually, as you move the needle, you can see that the numbers change on the left. The analog is right here. But that's it for the free portion of the app. I still think it's really reasonable. You get a lot of features and a lot of helpful tools in one single app. All right, thanks a lot, and hope you learned a thing or two. Have a great day. Bye.